Marcy seems to be the common one. Solar Flare on the off-lane Mirana.
Liquid Fire from Jakiro is interesting. Liquid Frost.
Something like that. I don't remember the exact number, but I think it's around there.
3% for now because it's level 1. And if you leave at level 1...
Bottom lane. Ramsey's going to go for the dive here and gets the first blood. A lot of damage coming out, though, as Skitter hits him with the Sakuchi.
2A is a strong start, but we'll see if that continues. He's working on an Orchid, which will be really good this game. Just prevent some spell casting.
Bottom lane, Skitter forced to time lapse, but here comes the Nature's Prophet. Can they actually finish him off? He's trying, but a Warcry now comes through. He's out. Turn around though with an Ice Path here onto Malrine. Crit comes through as well. It's a lot of damage for the Timbersaw. The Starstorm's not enough to finish the job. And they all get away. Meanwhile, losing the Marcy. Whether or not Crit gets out, we'll see. Not looking like it anymore. That's a Chronosphere. Skitter just walks in. You don't have a time lapse, bud. You got to be very careful. One auto attack for Ramses might be enough. A second, the arrow's just completely off the mark. Skitter just walks through 4 at like 0 HP and gets away with it. Time Dilation is out the other way. Another Warcry is in from the Sven, giving him a huge barrier. Thompson bleeding out here, trying to finish off Malrine. Will get him, but he loses his own life. This is a huge win for Falcons, as they're going to lose 9 class as well.
Pushing their heroes.
And Malrine is not the hero that you want to go for anyway. 12-minute Power Rune is coming. They're going to see what they can find with it. Moonlight Shadow, Macro Pyre, Arrow on top of them. Is it even enough? A perfectly timed rebound and Ice Path as well. They get the Chronosphere onto the Sven. They're tired of your Warcries snaking, but can they actually finish the job? They will. Starstorm out from Ramses will be enough to do it. And they actually still managed to find the Power Rune in the bottom lane. It's going to be an Invis.
All right, it's on the way.
Yeah, it was like that Blink Dagger being delivered right now in mid lane with a nice wraparound coming out from the Falcons. They will find 9 class with ease. That's the Slark Diffusal. A lot of damage coming in, though, from this Wrath of Nature. If it hits the right heroes, the Chrono catches, too. The Macropyre's onto the Slark. Snakey runs in, throws the Warcry, and is like, I'm helping. Runs away, but gets caught from the arrow. A nice Sprout back the other way, but now blocking off the whole side of Tundra from being able to help. A great Ice Path to trap, too. The Silence out from the Orchid. He's going to burn. Crit. Doing what he can, but Malrine rejoining the fight. It's going to help be able to bring down Thompson. Now Whitemon's going to be next. A 2 for 4. It looked good potentially as a turnaround from Tundra. Ooh, Gleipnir. Arrow. It will connect. Nice Stormhammer onto 2. Snake King pops the God Strength, but here comes the rest of Falcons. Tundra really struggling to find their targets right now, as they are getting a little bit too tanky on the Falcons. Thompson actually going to get caught here on the bottom side. Sprout does come through. Dark Pact is there. He throws the Shadow Dance as well, and oh boy, things are starting to get scary. This Slark, time dilated up, slowed now from the Jakiro. Dark Pact out, has a pounce to the high ground. Oh, gets caught. Does he get bashed, though, is the question. He's just leading him to Malrine. Pure gets deleted. Whitemon's going to be next. He has an Aghanim Scepter on Malrine.
Falcons is really hitting their stride with these heroes. Oh, he's got a regen rune too. All that mana commitment doesn't even matter.
So cool idea from Falcons to let the Nature's Prophet through, or kind of like prepare for a Nature's Prophet draft. Whitemon's going to be found on the side here by Amar. The Ice Path is out. He's just going to rip the Macro Pyre, hoping for anything. They catch actually an arrow onto the Slark. Very nice from Ramses. That's a kill. Snake King in trouble now as well. He's trying to run away here from Ramses, but the Solar Flare damage too much. It ends up being a double kill for Thompson. Sometimes you just need a little bit of lucky arrows to connect.
That's one of the strengths of Mirana, right? For all the skill there is to shooting arrows, sometimes if there is just a bit of luck and you connect on a long duration stun, that's enough to...
Ooh! Come on, guys! That's how many times can this keep happening? Okay, Thompson's getting some revenge, and there's a huge Chronosphere as well. Ice Path to follow it up. All right.
That should be
Here
Roshan.
we go, Tundra.
I think you just head on over.
Oh, that should be a kill there onto Snaking. Very nice grab. Jump in, though, from the Marcy. Gets the time lapse, but a very quick kill. Yeah, that solar flare damage is absurd. Ice Path is out. The damage doing work, but a great save from Amar. Macro Pyre's there. Skitter's still going to go down.
The solar flare, bigger team fight. Smoke at night against a Slark. Let's see how this
they're looking for the back line. Ooh, they get Maureen. Do they have the damage? Pure on the backside looking for a chrono target, but is he going to get an opportunity to? Amar's right on top of him. This is not the fight that you want, and Maureen just surviving it all. Thompson trying to do some work. They will finally turn their attention back to the Timbersaw as he is just completely isolated. And Falcons will back away to start split pushing these lanes. As Piranha is not that far away, but it's a bait. They're going to be able to go in the Blink Lasso, just delete some of the Chronospheres there. The turnaround with a big Macro Pyre. They've managed to get the, they got the Bat Rider, the Sven. They turn around onto the Mar. He's stuck inside the Macro Pyre. Malrine with the Aghanim's after buying himself subspace, but a great dispose from 9 class. Malrine, the Axe is about to expire. It's a lot of damage, but can he survive now is the question. It looks like it. Skitter coming in here on the Weaver, able to take down the Jakiro. And during all of this, Amar lived.
I actually thought that was looking so much better for
trying to find the fight. Amar will pop the smoke here. Jakiro catches him at the moment. The arrow hits a creep. The blink, the lasso. Malrine, they've managed to get on top of 9 class, but the VKB is out from him. But Thompson's just getting ripped apart by Skitter and Amar. He does manage to make it out for now. Snake King will be the first to fall as he's going to buy back right into this game. Malrine going to let the Ags rip here. Reactive armor should keep him plenty healthy.
But you do have the Macro Pyre. Maybe those two alone could be enough.
Oh, they find 9 class. Oh, he gets out just barely. The Macro Pyre is in. They're trying to finish off this Malrine Timbersaw, but they can't. Amar with a beautiful save once again off of the Depth Shroud. He goes in, takes down Thompson himself. Snake King will burn. That's going to be a dieback onto him. The Ice Path onto Skitter's Weaver. They got him. A 2 for 2 here as Amar ripping through the back lines, but he's out of resources. Can he juke them through the trees? It looks like he can. In 9 class, being focused down as Skitter, he time-lapsed back into the fight. He's going to be able to rebound away for now, but Ramsey's not going to be as lucky. The chase continues. The Yules to cancel the TP. 9 class dead as the Jakiro's going to join him. A massive win for Falcons. It's like 2 diebacks, but it's 5 total deaths on Tundra.
What is this? More mobility, I guess.
I think it's for the Sprout leash is why.
I guess so.
We'll see. Nice jump into the mid lane. They've got Skitters. The damage there to finish him off. The Macro Pyre. Chronosphere on the backside. They get crit and they get Amar. But can they finish him in time? He's going to survive. The Shadow Dance is out. Pure's forced to BKB. Malrine stuck inside the Sprout once again. And the damage from the Solar Flare. Oh my god. They got him. Skitter and Amar. The last hopes here. Snake King's going to die on the backside. But it seems like these two might be too strong. They're going to buy back on the Marana to get the gem. Oh boy, the Slark. It is getting a little scary here.
And let's not forget ATF's brief time as a carry player. He's definitely going to scale. He's got 33 stacks. He's looking to fight. This is a little scary. 1v3 at the enemy tier 3.
I was like, if he has Shadow Dance, he's fine. He can just go in. He's out of mana on Pure. He will get the stick off, gets away. 9 class just getting ripped through, and Amar's not done. Will finally back away as he has no ult left in the tank, but I think a lot of it is like the offlane Marana has not had a lot of, like this hero as a non-1 position doesn't really get a lot of space to farm. So she's definitely struggling. Like she wants to find a lot of her kills in, or a lot of her money from kills. It is daytime. Smoke's gonna pop. Amar trying to figure out where they are. He almost rips the chrono. They actually get the ult out of him, as he's just going to start stacking up some here onto 9 class. They get the Timber Saw. The Nullifier's out onto the Slark. The Orchid there as well. They got them both. No, Maureen lives. The BKB comes out. Ramsey's up onto the high ground under his own BKB, trying to just get away from this Timber Saw, but Skitter going right through this backline, trying to finish off one. He gets him. Now looking for Thompson. He's forced to BKB, turn around, but Snake King is just too tanky as well. Pure Gleipnir up, nowhere to go. He's dead. Marana falls as well. A 5-4-1. Falcon living on just slivers of HP, but it's enough.
You have a lot of time here.
I was gonna say, I'm curious if they would have just gone straight to the end instead of going for the racks, but jump in here from Maureen, tries to go for Whitemon, making some space. Here comes the Timber Saw. Orchid is out. He's got the Gleipnir plus, of course, the Revenant's Brooch, but the Wind Waker out from Crit might be enough to save him. Skitter onto the backside, just deletes the Jakiro. Can Skitter get out of this one? It looks like he will. He's a little low on resources. You get one of the tier 4s and another kill and a buyback out of Thompson. The amount that they are getting like on an enemy unit, because the way it works is it applies as a debuff to enemies rather than
blink blast onto Thompson. He's just dead. No buyback. I mean, that might be
That's just game. That like a smile from Maureen. They know the game just ended. They are not able to even get back to the base in time. I think this throne might just fall. Pure, he's looking for a Chronosphere. But what do? You got to pick and choose who you go on. They're trying to take down Snake King first. The BKB is out here from Skitter. He's just focusing the throne. Has a time lapse, but a Wind Waker comes out. He's going to fall down. The Chronosphere is there. Actually, okay. They get him. He can buy back into this fight as soon as the Chrono's gone. He's going to do that. He's down to low HP, though. Skitter, be careful. The throne isn't even going to fall. It's going to be Maureen turning his attention with the help of Crit to finish it off, and they will do it. Falcons will take game number 1. Lane positioning is going to be key in that one. Like, if the lane is not near the Dire Tower, this Lina is not allowed to play in the lane. Snake King about to take 400 pure damage to the face. Yeah, that should just be first blood. Dude, Misanthropy is crazy. Crit, trying to pull the lane. Whitemon salved up. He should be able to finish this kill off. Crit trying to offer some assistance, doesn't really get to, but it's a big wrap around top, and instead Pure will tick down. He doesn't even get the kill on the Snake King first, so a lot of missed XP and a really good rotation from the safe lane up here.
Whitemon's trying to just hang in the air to at least get that XP, but being zoned off from any last hits by MR.
Well, Shrek is coming in. Stun is out. The Edict is there. Nice stun from the Crush, but can Whitemon body block him? No. Guardian Sprint is just going to get him to safety. He shot a left.
Looking for Amar in the top lane.
Very nice grab. Amar, though, does a lot of damage if he can get some help from his team. Not going to get that, though. There's just too many here. They'll just let it go. So they managed to find themselves another kill onto Slardar. Crit trying to double stack the triangle here, which it looks like it will be successful. Whitemon's going to scout these out, drop a sentry, a ward onto the high ground, is like, oh, hello there. 9 class, in some trouble. Bound the Strike Stormhammer again, ran down by the Edict. Rinse and repeat. How many times have we seen this? You gotta be a little bit careful. Maureen is quite strong, but Thompson actually just burning through him. 9 class gets the deny off to the neutral cam. As Thompson will get another set of Jingu stacks here, trying to run away as a teleport scroll, and they just did not see him. They completely lost track of the Monkey King, and now they get the Slardar as well. Dude, that Mischief just completely mind flayed them.
Into being double killed as well. Thompson having much more impact to start off this game with that Monkey King pick.
A little bit afraid. I'm surprised though, because they actually see some heroes on the other side of the map. Spear out from Ramsey. He's trying to get away from this Weaver. Easier said than done though, as Mortimer Kisses are committed to try and secure this one, and it should be enough. Marine ends up dying in mid. Wow, okay. That ward pays off then. Never mind.
I want to see this death summary, but it's bugged. I was wondering how much of that... Oh, no, I got it. Okay, yeah, about half of that being from the Leshrac. Well, this is the downside of leaning into a negative armor strat. When you're ahead, it works really well. When you're behind, the enemy team just picks up armor items and counters you. And we've got a Solar Crest finished on 9 class already because he's so rich. You have Sven, who has max Warcry. Skitter, is he gonna die without time lapse?
Nice save from the Omni Knight. And Ramses, he gets the arena out, but they managed to just finish him off first. Pure gonna sit on the other side of the wall, and with Skitter being trapped as well, he is super dead. Not just regular dead, super dead.
That's worse
3
than
for
just being
1.
dead. Is there a window where this gets easier? They're currently running you at your tier 3.
No, they don't have to stop. They can just keep chasing. Malrine, I don't think you can survive this either. He has to just back away. Timber Chain doing some work. Thompson going to sit close enough to crit to try and minimize the damage from the Mortimer Kisses, but Malrine will finish the job, and Amar's coming. He gets the Lesh. This is a massive gold bounty. 828 gold for Amar.
Very much needed.
Yeah, they are. 9 class hits him with the dust. They're actually here on only 2 heroes. They don't quite know that. Maybe, otherwise they'd feel confident going for 9 class on this Leshrac, which they are going to go for it. The Blink the Crush does a lot of damage. The Wukongs comes out. They get on top of the Weaver. Save for the moment. Can he get the ult? He doesn't. Oh my goodness. The damage from the Monkey King is overwhelming, and the double arena on the other side is caught Amar. It's caught Snaking. They're just going to TP out on them. No, Boundless Strike is there. Even the Laguna and Gleipnir comes through, and it ends up being a disaster. They lose 4 heroes trying to make this play. Goes to
really
9
good shard
class on the Lesh, so even better. The wraparound, though. Amar's got to find a big target.
If you can find Pure, that's the best
would
target.
Be great, but Pure, yeah, would absolutely be best. There's the Blink. The Crush comes out. The BKB immediately in response as the Cookie trying to get Amar to safety. The Spear not going to actually stun him up, but he's alone. You took this fight mostly without your team here. Skitter was not available. 9 class finally gets picked up. They buy back on Amar as he's going to try and rejoin the fight. They find Snaking. Boundless Strike doing some serious work. Crit with the Mortimer Kisses, but it's canceled by the Lesh. Marine wants to get back into this one. Who do they find? Back onto 9 class. The Crush comes out. Corrosive Haze is there. 9 class. He's probably dead, but the Lina damage gets the time lapse off. Skitter needs to be careful. Boundless Strike now out from Thompson. But he's able to Sakuchi away for now, but you got the Simian Stride. Can he continue to chase? He's going to try, absolutely. Gets the bug on top of him. Boundless Strike just barely off the mark.
Now, with the Invis, you don't know where he's going. You just had to guess. But doesn't guess right this time. Skitter will escape. Maybe not that bad for Falcons, all things considered. I think they actually gained about 1,000 gold and all of that.
Ooh, nice Boundless Strike, but baited there. Malrine gonna turn around, just gets Thompson's Aegis. It was close to expiring, so I think he's okay with that. Pure a little bit low on mana as his reactive armor is gonna pop, and he needs some help and fast. I don't know, is he gonna get it? Snaking trying to come through, but doesn't have the spells. Looking for Pure now on the backside. It's going to be Skitter. Does he have the damage to bring down this Lina? It's going to be close. A great Cookie on forward. The minus armor from this little Shredder trying to help, but he's just too tanky. Way too much in the auras coming from Whitemon. The Boundless Strike connects Skitter. Saves once again, but the Lina still finishes the job. And they get the kill. Whitemon with a perfectly timed stun onto Amar. He doesn't get the crush. And the Lina's chasing, and so is Thompson. The Gleipnir connects. They all die on the high ground. There's a reason Lina has this 97% contest rate you were talking about. Start cutting waves.
Skitter's going to try to just backdoor this mid tower.
Well, you're going to lose another lane of barracks here in the mid, as they still have a catapult at a full creep wave, so they might just go straight for the mega creeps. There is still one fortification left from Falcons.
I think you have to save it for your Aegis, or your Ancient. But
yeah, at this point, probably. Oh my goodness, the
burst
burst damage from Maureen. Thompson's gonna survive through it though. The Mortar Kisses finally managed to finish the job. Amar helps take down this Sven as well. Another pause. Ooh,
I'm sure there's totally lag going.
All right, the LSA connects. Goodbye, Omni Knight. The Cookie actually got him out for the second, but now it's just Skitter versus the world, and yeah, he's dead. So all 5 fall. The GG comes out immediately after.
Very well done by Tundra. This is the... I kind of like the idea. Helps him get on top of that Lina a little bit faster.
Like, you know, 10, 15 extra armor on the Slardar when you do that, but I think in this game that's going to be very difficult to do, so. Well, Amar, not a good spot for him right now. They're going to try and get first blood on over to the Bat Rider. The Whitemon takes it with the Blood Grenade, though.
It is giving some space to the side lanes, though. Like, we said Sendar can be left alone. You can, but you're still not farming as well as if you had heroes with you. Oh, trying to fix that now. Rotating top, getting a kill on Shadow Demon. Amar should be okay.
Thompson doesn't
no
care,
flame
though.
Break.
He has a Crush, which he's going to have to use.
Shards in 5. Yeah, it's a little too long.
It's a lot of slow.
In the meantime, they're going to punish us, get the kill on the Centaur, which is pretty
right? Like in terms of the strength for some of these heroes. Dragon Knight's gotten a little bit of recovery space here. Top lane, they are going to see Crit come in. Whitemon is here as well, trying to just push them away from that Power Rune. And with Drinking Buddies, oh boy, is that a fast kill. Stampede comes through as well. They can amplify damage on Pure. That's just going to be a lasso pulled right into the hands of the Lina. 3 kills around the map as they also take down the Wind Ranger on the bottom side.
But understandable why he didn't because of how they've been playing. Leshrack's been leaving him alone, and Retaliate is the build to do if you just have to survive on your own.
Ooh, really nice Dragon Tail out. Split Earth, not available. 9 class, just going to run down Malrine. No way. He's going to get saved for the moment by Crit. As the Blood Grenade comes back out the other way, I hear a Whirlwind somewhere. It's onto the Tusk, and Whitemon has a Walrus Punch and a Shards in 1 second. Might be able to make himself some space. He's actually out. Very sick. Oh!
Oh!
Skitter gets him on the power shot. Very well played.
Tusk tried to juke back, thinking the power.
Ooh, Marine trying to farm these triangle creeps. Thompson with the Stampede. The Drinking Buddies coming through. Shard block right on the money. That is very nice. Marine will end up going down to this. Snowball's available, and they're going to look for Crit here. Absolutely stunning him up. The Lasso even committed to secure that one. They get themselves 2 nice kills bottom lane. Ramses. Looks like he's going to be okay. And they will sandwich him. Waits for the disruption, and here comes 9 class. Going to run him down with the Edict. Able to close the gap pretty dang easily. Snake King needs to be careful, but Amar comes in. A lot of damage from this Slardar. Marine as well. Thompson going to try and offer some assistance, but the minus armor from this Slardar is just too much. They get themselves a couple kills. A great punish there from Falcons.
Thompson's a blink on the way too, so we'll see who can get more done with their blinks first.
Well, first one's put to good use as they take down 9 class. Now looking for Ramses. Does have a Blade Mail and Stampede. He's going to pop the Blade Mail for now. Turn around with a nice stomp. Snaking needs to be careful. The Laguna comes out from Pure. They've got him. And Snaking taking a lot of damage there, but Amar gets on top of Pure, finishes the job, and Ramses will go down as well. A 3-for-2 bloodbath in this bottom lane, and now you got to consider Roshan as an objective here fairly soon with this Slardar.
It's a little hard. Yeah, it'll take time before it reaches that full threat in a team fight where you have like 2 seconds to react or your whole team's dead.
They're looking for Skitter. There it is, the Blink Lasso out from Thompson. The Walrus Punch is there, and Skitter safe for the moment, but Stampede comes in. No way he actually gets out of this, does he? Whirlwind's out. They're just going to be able to stomp them up here with Amar. They didn't have the damage, and they get themselves 2 kills in return. Great TP response.
Gleipnir, why it's so popular, it is so much health, 350 health once he finishes that Gleipnir. He also has that Seed to Serenity for extra health. So this Universal Wind Ranger, very tanky.
Oh, Pure finishes off Snaking very easily, but now Amar able to turn it around, finish him up with the help of Skitter, and Ramses in some trouble as well. There is a Breathe Fire, but it's slightly off the mark. Looking for the power shot, not going to connect.
I'd say maybe the Bat Rider, like whoever you care about killing first, depending on the situation.
Nice snowball. Demonic Purge does come out. Do they have the damage finish off Skitter? Great disruption, but 9 Class still has a stomp, but a blink stun out from Marine. Pure is here on the side. They really want to finish this Wind Ranger, and they will do it. Lasso actually committed just in case. Amar comes in, sets up a nice stun onto 2, but they don't have the follow-up. Pure, he's a little bit low. They get him. Snowball on through from Whitemon. Crit just burning down on the high ground. A 3 for 2 at the moment. Ramsey's trying to close the gap. He dodges the stun, but he gets him. Oh my goodness. Crit gonna get out, pops him with the poison at the end, and Amar with the chase looking for Whitemon. He's gonna have him. Snowball for the moment, but you can't get away from this Slardar. He is too dang fast, and it's all 5 dead on Tundra. That lasso ends up being really costly.
Such a scrappy.
Or subscribed to Fissure Studios here on YouTube and Twitch, as we appreciate them putting this tournament together. Ramsey's not going to be super stoked on that one. Tries to TP out. There just happens to be Crit wrapping around with a deep ward placement, and they get a free kill there. That's into the Tormentor Steel. This is actually
a 2 tower for Falcons. Doesn't look like Tundra has any interest in contesting it. I think they actually had just smoked as that Lina was getting killed. I think they were hoping to connect on that Lina and try to make a play. So in the end, they just used their smoke to go push out other lanes, which does not feel good. That's all the tier 2s. Almost cleaned up the mid tower, less than half, so they can pick that up pretty easily. Ooh, fast blink from Crit.
Yeah, they're going to Stampede as well. The Laguna committed to take down the Miranda. They're trying to find a better lasso target, so Thompson holds off at the moment. But let's see if they can find one now. Skitter would be the absolute best case find. They do have a high ground ward. It's going to give him some time to go up on in, and he's going to get vision for the moment. He gets the lasso, the blink, the stomp out from Amar, but the crush comes through as well. They're trying to finish off this this Slardar, but here comes the whirlwind from Skitter, and the damage is just so overwhelming. The blade mail, you will respect it for the moment, but in comes Malrine. The shackle is out, and they will have plenty of damage to finish off that Centaur.
That Whitemon, I don't think they know.
Arrow's gotta connect. Yeah, there's no way to dodge that one.
Crit's found Pure in the back, though.
He's gonna have to BKB this, but Slardar's gonna be able to just run him down, I think. Yeah, look at the damage, dude.
Instant.
This is why we were talking about the Slardar into the Lina and how different the draft, or how like just a few heroes changes in the draft, and it's a completely different performance.
This tower's falling so quickly.
Yeah. Solar Flare, right? Oh, no, they didn't pop it. But still.
They're just farmed at this point.
Yeah, they just have a lot of damage.
Mid tower's being hit by creep, so you can head over there too. Lina's still dead for 40 seconds. She has buyback. You really don't want to have to use it at this point. You need as much gold as possible on your
jungle item there. Thompson top lane running away from Amar here. Gonna go for the TP. Gleipnir's out. Oh, he did not know about that one. Shackle comes through, and a quick double tap.
Fast.
Yeah, I mean, this is the difference, right? You don't have a way to cancel the minus armor this game. In mid lane, they find Pure once again. This game has fallen apart. Ramses comes in. He's going to try and maybe clean up the wave, but Dragon Tail is out. The Mirana there to do plenty of damage. Nice drinking buddies to save him for the moment. Disruption, though. Pulls him right back down. Arrow actually off the mark, but the Dragon Tail is not. And finally, crit will pop him. Yeah, I mean,
I think that's it.
I don't know what you can do in this game.
Because you're about to get the mid lane here. You have 30 more seconds, and the top wave is pushed in.
Solar Flare.
I think this is megas. Yeah, why not? Speed this up, right?
Maybe in scripts. Dude, okay, the all chat has been so good in this series. Oh my goodness. All right.
I'm telling you, it's dangerous.
Connect, but there's actually a ward here that's gonna pop. The smoke goes in. Lasso comes out to get the nice catch there onto the Wind Ranger. But guess what? The disruption's there, and here comes Whirlwind, baby. Good luck getting away from this. Pure getting ran down from Amar. The GG comes out a little preemptive, but yeah, I think this one done and dusted. Way too much physical damage. And this is what I was talking about in the draft last game.